So time now for Money Now with Anil Gulati, and we are so glad to have him with us here in the studio today. Welcome to the show, Anil.
Thank you, Anna.
And you were supposed to talk about rollover
IRA rollovers.
Yes, you have to tell our viewers about it.
So as you retire or change jobs, you have three options. Do nothing.
That's my favorite.
Let the money sit in your employer's 401k or the pension plan until age 70 and a half, at which point you have to start taking a RMD. It's called required minimum distribution. This may not be your best option. Then there is, you can withdraw the money and put it all in the bank. You will have a huge savings account, but you're going to be hit with a lot of taxes. And then there is the rollover and reinvest your retirement assets in an IRA. And that's what is the ideal approach.
So wait, I can avoid the taxes if I roll it over?
Yes.
What you're saying?
In fact, this way you can preserve the long-term tax-deferred growth of your account, as well as you can customize the future plan to your specific needs.
So that means rollover seems like the best option, not my option of doing nothing, right?
Yes, rollover is the best
what
option.
Do you say?
Yeah, I definitely do agree. I think rollover is the best option, but how do you go about that? What's the procedure?
Right. Actually, it takes some paperwork and permission from your company plan administrator. And this should be a trustee to trustee transfer, which frees you from the current tax liability. The good news is our office, guys, performs these rollovers routinely, and we know the procedures very well.
You know, what are some of the problems to watch out for? I know it's sounding pretty rosy and all good, but always there is a catch, like we know.
Take an example, you have $100,000 in your 401k account. The company will withhold 20% and cut you a check for $80,000. In order to complete a tax-free rollover, the taxpayer has to deposit the $80,000 plus from his own pocket $20,000 within 60 days. And this can be a cash flow situation, can be a problem. So bottom line is, people should never touch their qualified plans.
So you should not touch the qualified plan at all, right?
The money should not come to you directly.
Okay,
right.
All right, okay. So have you heard of any beneficiary horror stories? We keep hearing that from other sources. What about you, and how do you explain some of the situations?
Yes, there was a person we knew, and this person had a 401k at work. An Indian male had a 401k at work, and he had a heart attack. And guess what? He had not changed his beneficiaries. His brother was the beneficiary of the account. So you can imagine the turmoil or what a messy problem it created for the family. I mean, lesson here is always recheck your beneficiaries of your account.
Brother, sister involved.
No, just mommy, papa right now.
Not even him. You can think of me though.
Oh, I'll think about it. I'll talk to you about that, Anil.
Right, exactly. Okay.
Yeah, so go ahead then.
So carefully consider if the beneficiary has the capacity to manage potentially large sums of inherited money. If not, viewers, you may consider an IRA asset will or an IRA trust.
For that, who writes this IRA asset will?
The attorneys.
I've been thinking about this for a long time.
Right, that's
but
very important.
I've never taken that step to really do it, but it's important, right? Because tomorrow I get hit by the truck.
Remember a cardinal rule, your will or living trust has no control over your IRA. So make sure your IRA beneficiaries are in line with what exactly you want.
Anything else we should watch out for? I mean, now that we are getting educated, give us the full story.
Yes, Anna, there are a lot of other complex issues, like if you have, say, company stock in your 401k. And there's a costly mistake which people make of not utilizing the NUA rules. They are the net unrealized appreciation rules which apply, and a lot of people don't even apply those. So that's a very complex area. Our time doesn't allow us to use that today. We can't discuss it.
But we can always come to you, and GulatiFinancials.com is your asset, which you can always call him, email him, or if you want him to answer any of the questions that you may have in your mind, which we, I'm sure, have.
Yes.
info@WomenNow.tv or money@WomenNow.tv, and you're going to answer some of the questions next time?
Absolutely. And bottom line is take guidance from advisors. This is for the viewers, again, I'm telling. like myself that do this day in and day out. I've been doing this since 1982 and I'm only a phone call away.
Oh, there's also a phone number 408-980-5100.
Thank you, Anna, for having me. It's been a pleasure being here with you.
Thank
you, Nikita. Thank you.
Every time you come on the show, our questions start getting more and more, right? I mean, it was better not known, I guess, at some point, because, you know, now I'm thinking of will, IRA, all these complicated things and complicating my life. But I'm sure it's for the better of everybody.
Absolutely.
One day you have to face the truth, right?
You better believe it.
And
Thank
I'm
you so
purely
much.
enlightened.
All right.
I'm young and I'm purely enlightened. There's so much I need to learn. I'll bring you my portfolio.
In fact, Nikita, it's never too late to start. You can start right away, as a matter of fact. I should say never too early for you.
Or late, or early. Okay. Either way.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.